Hey guys, RedMaster here, ranked with Red, the Piss Zoo, March 2021. Let's jump into it. But before we get into those matches, folks, of course, we've got to bring up the good old YouTube analytics. Of course, 59% of you who watch these videos are subscribed, which is fantastic, but an alarming 41% are not. So I urge you now, before we get any further, to be sure to check that you are subscribed to the channel, as it is, of course, the way to help us grow and help us sustain ourselves here on said channel. So be sure to double check to make sure you are subscribed. But with that being said, folks, let's go ahead and jump right in to match number 1. Alrighty, match number 1 underway. A bit of a weird him. We're going to go with it. We've got the Priest and the Blacksmith for the early game here. Bear is actually a great pickup for our mid game as well, so things are looking quite fantastic. We're going to end up passing our first turn. I don't think we need to really do a whole lot, to be honest here. Sunflower, though. That for the turn makes me feel like this is going to be a last will center deck. So good that we're not going up against the no interaction, because right now, game 1, you don't really want to see things like that. Okay, he'll in the meantime go with a wizard for turn. That's all well and good. Do I try to tempt out the... I don't know if I do. I don't know if I can afford to tempt out something like, yeah, you know what? We don't have to. We'll just go with the Blacksmith. I'm feeling like Manicore is a good play. However, with Blue Fire in his hand, that could end very poorly for us here. No, he's going to set up a bunch of ranged units. Not exactly the greatest thing to look upon, but hopefully we should be okay. We're not at Dragon's Fire range yet. So we'll see what this does, I think. Ugh. Oh. Okay, there's the Andrew. So, yeah, a Last Will deck, as we've predicted earlier here. And he's actually being quite defensive here. That is a decent pickup. But are we going to be able to do a lot with that right now? I do not know. See, what makes me nervous is a big Dragon's Fire here could do a lot for him. Shoot. You know what? It's better than just leaving the wizard on board. So you know what? We'll pop this. Pop into this. If he's got the Dragon's Fire, he's got it. There's no way around it. We'll just hope that he doesn't. Come on, buddy. You don't have it yet, do you? No, he's at a second Andrew, though. Alright. So that, of course... I don't really agree with that one, to be honest. He could have put the... well, I see what he's doing now, which is actually going to be a real stinker. Oh, yeah, really bad here. You gotta be... Oh, I'm already giving them way too much value. Oy vey. Let's try to be a little more aggressive up here. Yeah, and the last will... The Andrews are gonna be a very big killer if we're not too careful. Yeah, and he's trying to push more of his just last will into me. He's saying, you know, pop my things so I can get stronger and eventually just overrun you. That was a bit of a... Okay. Sure, I guess. Lore Master is an interesting pickup. Well, I obviously can't leave the sunflower around, or else that does some pretty scary ooga booga stuff. I'll give him the +2/+2. I'm gonna protect my own bear. In the meantime, I think just go after this. Hold this back and call it a turn? I think. I keep feeding him last will value, but I mean, I can't really do much else, unfortunately. Oh, God. Yeah, there's not a whole lot that makes me feel happy about this. It's just not good. It's just not good, folks. I'll lay it on you as it is. I guess what I'll do for the turn, though, at least for now, coin Manticore. No change. I don't think I should worry about this here. He'll probably try to get rid of the Griffin. If he's got more last will tools, of course, he'll put him into the Griffin now, but I don't know. The Spearling's gonna give him a tough time. At least I think so, anyway. And at least at this point in the matchup, we do have to get something like Atarius online. But again, the problem with that is he hasn't seen... Oh, okay, yep. There was the burn I was kind of waiting to happen, and of course it ends up hitting the board now. I might just be dead here, because I can't exactly stop either of those 12, 15 Andrews. I mean, I could body block, but there is literally no point. Shoot. I mean, I'll try to prolong it, although I just think that's going to be game one as a loss. Nothing really much I could do against the big Andrews. The deck does not have the hard removal necessary for them. Okay, there's the trade there. Okay, and that's just game anyway. Alright, a little unfortunate, but of course, like I said, these Andrews just grew way too big, and there was nothing in our hand that we could do about them. Alright, so game number one, moving on to game number two, because I think we don't need to talk about that one anymore. Alright, in game number two, off to a bit of a rough start, if I'm going to be honest. We need to swap out a couple of these cards here, and that doesn't really look any better. Alrighty. I mean, we could probably work with... Oh, God, the second Centaur. Oh, boy. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to coin out the Wizard here, just to probably put him a bit more on edge. I probably could have done Books, but I think Wizard's fine. It prompts a bit more out of him. Might overcommit something. That's going to be a Secret Dragon, probably, right? Okay, the Archer went a little too aggressive on that one, if we're going to be honest. Okay, and we're going to do that. Alright, so, I mean, let's see if I was right. Yep, of course. It's Secret Dragon. Thankfully, we can pop it. I put my Wizard at risk here, but I think I'll be okay. Better than keeping the 5/2 Drake on the board to do whatever the hell he wants. Okay, and a Vanishing Strike to get rid of the Wizard. We'll actually take that. That's... sucks I have to lose my Wizard. But he wastes a big buff just to clear out something like, you know, like the Wizard. And we can equally respond with the Bear for turn, which is going to be nice here. A bit of a blocker for this Wolf here. And we know he doesn't have another Vanishing Strike, at least in his hand right now. Fuck. It's another goddamn Andrew. We went over this last match. Why do you think I want to see this again? Who thought this was a good idea? Who? Tell me. Tell me who. Ay. Alright, well, we'll just play... Oh, of course. Of course the bear has to come out. Of course. The big bear that is Panda. I think I'll just go for Griffin here. If he wants to pop another bear, that's fine. I've got 3 Centaurs in hand. If I can get a global, that'd be fantastic. We're going to retreat a couple of these units here. Okay. Flux as well as the follow-up. kind of intriguing, not gonna lie, because that really tells me that he's kind of running out of gas a little bit. Maybe. We'll go for the panda kill here. I'll set up flying books behind the griffin, call it a turn here. I don't want him to get a sort of bounce value off the panda. I don't care if he wants a little hit off of flux here. Okay, pack, that's interesting. It's been a while since I've seen pack in play. I'd really like to draw a global, though. And we're still being a little bit cautious back here. This isn't really good, though. Yeah, I would rather not give him... This is a little weird, I'm not gonna lie. Because there's so much that I want to do, but this Andrew is such a pain in the ass. I guess I'll just go with Mordock. That seems like the correct play here. Obviously, there's no chain. There could be a swordsman, but I don't think he's got it right now, so we're just going to go for that. I need to keep this griffin alive because I think the griffin is going to be my response to Andrew. Ooh, that's funny. That's not good for him. I assume the Guerrilla Fighter was meant to do a little bit more of a value play there, but he didn't get it. Okay, it's gonna get flash grenade value. Shifting techniques, we're gonna bring the big boy into the fray now. Okay, alright. Yeah, this is sketchy stuff. I mean, we could probably play around the Andrew. I don't want to keep it on the board, bro. I really don't. I really do not want to keep him on the board. You know what I think I'll do for now? I think I'm just going to end up sitting a bit more defensively here. Get some chonkers out here in terms of just... I need some chonky strength. And we'll pass. I want him to start getting aggressive with this Andrew. He's probably going to have to start doing so because he's at a huge card disadvantage here. And now even more so with the Wizard. I could just pick off this Andrew if he's not careful. Maybe he can open up for me and do a couple of funny things there. There's the Wolf from last turn. Doesn't really... Yeah, I mean, you're going to block. Alright. And then, yep, that's what I wanted to see. Phantom Strike is not what I wanted to see, though. We got to get rid of some cards on this board. We got to get rid of some cards. Okay, that Phantom Strike being used a bit too aggressively there. Oh, for a Vanishing Strike. Great. Great. That's... Thanks, game. Thanks, game. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, game. Really do. That's so unfortunate. I mean, that's not really, I think, well, I guess that is the right play in his mind. And that is, to be fair. What are we gonna do, though? Because this is awful. I gotta get rid of this Andrew, like, ASAP. I guess I have to just put some cards into it here. Let me just get the max value here and make the appropriate trades. You go into here. You two go into Andrew first, because we don't want the last will buffing Andrew to where I can't kill it. That goes there. I do that, because I don't care about unit positions, fear, ambush. Okay, so he's got a lot of minor spells now, which is fine. Ugh. So hopefully that they don't come back to bite me in the ass. We got rid of the big threat. I say that and Mordock comes out. Okay. I don't know if passing was the right play, though, my guy. I guess I should take the bear because it's just bigger and we survive, right? And then to be a nuisance, we could just start doing like plant this here, right? Spiny comes out. We make addition. We just make damage pushes because ultimately this guy's got no heal, and I don't think he's got the resources to just power out of a companion bum rush like this, right? You can't do it, right? No, you can't do it. I mean, there's no reason that you would be, as he's going to V-Strike Centaur again for the umpteenth time. God. I mean, this is getting depressing at this point. He can play the Centaur again if he wants to, and he does. Okay, that's going to remove probably the Spiny, right? Yup. Predictions. Oh, this is kind of fine. The fear for draw cycle ultimately does nothing but, just that cycle. We'll draw here. I need to see what else I can bring into the hand here. Spiny is key. Spiny is key. We put this into here. We put the Spiny in the back. I do a little bit of Ramrus Rush to maybe show that I'm desperate, and we use Arbiter to end the game. Hopefully, again, no Arbiter blocks, I'm hoping. But even then, we're actually more than okay here. Unless Heal comes out. Stinky Flux. Stinky Flux getting the attack boost to kill off Ramrus. Yeah, and he's got himself a good setup for, oh no, okay. Okay. Literally just pulled the dream card out of his ass and didn't use it properly. Great. That was not the play here. I mean, I think he probably assumes that he has another turn here, but realistically, I just pop Arbiter and he doesn't. So that is the game right there. Beautiful stuff. Got a little desperate because again, I did not want to see another Andrew loss, so we'll just move on. We'll move to game 3 here as we are sitting at 1-1. Oh, good, vicious. If I know how this game is gonna go, he's probably gonna throw out the cheeky heal burst, and now he's gonna rave about how that was the funny thing. All right. This should be fine then. I don't know how this is gonna go. It could go like one of 3 ways, but we won't tell you all of those 3 ways. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I could play Blacksmith though here to get some good value. We trade with the Priest here. We get a bit of a card pickup. Not too bad. I'd like to see that. He'll probably go into Eater. All right, Eater is not bad for turn here. More especially because that is not bad for magic stuff, which I assume this deck is going to play a ton of, so yep, and there's the first trap. Could be Aiajutsu. Depends on what he throws this Lumberjack, to be honest. Where's Lumber going, buddy? If he throws it more aggressively, that means he's probably got Secret Dragon. If he holds it more defensively, probably an Aiajutsu. Alrighty. That is a card that he played up more aggressively here. I guess we have to just pop the Secret Dragon, right? And hope that we can just power over it, right? Yep, there's the Drake. Oh, and look at that. Excellent value from our part here with the Wolf. Excellent value. Oh, boy. Thankfully, we're getting those low rolls today for, what's it called? The card that I'm forgetting the name of currently as I'm playing the card game. I think I just Priest Wizard here. I mean, that's just seems like the play. Probably gonna have to give him a lumberjack draw, right? Oh, and here's where the deck gets stupid. All right. Now, you might be a little hesitant on why I'm doing this. I know that this deck focuses on healing and, you know, just creating big threats, so that Wraith could be potentially the start for a big threat that we just can't allow to live on the board here. So we have to clear that now. We have to remove it. Don't want Spirit Crash coming in to be a pain in the ass later. And as I say, that showed immediately just shows right up and becomes a pain in the ass. Great. That's fantastic. I think we'll play this a little safer then. Force the Griffin out. See how he reacts to it. He wants to Spirit Crash it. Go ahead. Or play yet another trap. Make that 2 traps. Jesus Christ. Yeah, this is just setting up for stupid shenanigans. Oh, he can't use that, unfortunately. Alright. So this is looking problematic because what happens now is that I shoot you, right? Trap goes off. It's Ayajitsu and something else, probably. Ooh. Alright, so we're not going to get that. However, we will probably just end up... ooh. You know what? I'll make him... Actually, that's not... Yeah, we'll put this over here. Let's see what kind of reaction this gets. He's got 2 cards, 3 cards now in hand. If it's an OTK, I'm going to end the video here. I don't think it should be because we're right now pouring a good amount of pressure on face. Okay, there's the buff, there's the connection, there's the healing, there's the Merchant's Favor, there's the Sensei, and there's the Soldier to do jack shit. Fantastic. What do we do here? I think I just pop you, right? And then that's 7. That's not technically enough. I think I continue to just mess around, hit face a little bit here. I think I just push. Yeah, I think I just push here. There's no way that... Even with a Spirit Crash, I think the one card I needed was like E-Strike at this point. And I have too many targets. Yeah, there you see now he's gonna have to fall back a little bit here to just defend himself. Books was the good pull here. Energy Rush for evasive, although it doesn't really do anything. And then yeah, that does that. I think I just have to do the Arbiter. There's no way that he's got enough cards in hand right now to body block another Arbiter. Yeah, I don't think so, buddy. I'm not gonna hit the Shoten. I don't really care. Okay, so here's what we do. Just to make sure that we are in the clear here, we're gonna have to hit him with the old 1-2 here. The 1-2 bop, and just in case if it's a Eternal Judgment, we bought for 7, which looks like it wasn't. So that is, of course, the game. Yikes, that was interesting. Now, I know that this deck has a lot more, like, scary, big health stuff, but I think me knowing the matchup going into it helped us win it. I do, though, if you haven't seen the decks on TV, if they are popping up there, I'm not entirely sure, but that is an incredibly fun deck to watch work. I recommend trying to find those on the TV, and overall, just a great game to Vicious on that one. But with that being said, guys, we still have 2 more matches to play. Let's go ahead, jump into match number 4. Alright, match number 4. Let's get the new hand here. We gotta get something good, something fresh here. This is kind of fresh. We got some draw cards in here, but might be a tough one here, especially against what could be again some. Oh, fuck, never mind. It's just another goddamn Last Will deck. It's gonna be exactly how the last one meant when we did this. Just Last Will go burr. There's nothing that this deck can do about it, because I don't have the big removal without wasting my entire strategy for it. Ugh, my lord. Let's go ahead and pop this in here. Will my books get burned? No. They will not. Well, he's making a push for him, so... kind of have to be a little aggressive here and just knowing what this deck is going to be and what it's going to do. I gotta hit some things now. I gotta mess up this board a little bit here. Take the Last Will off the board. The blacksmith question mark maybe? No, I do not. I do not get that. This is so sad. Let's go with the Books Priest here. Again, getting some more cards in here, getting our card count a bit higher. I didn't want to put the Lumberjack in the Guardian because obviously that'd be wasting the armor. No progress would be made there. And I mean, he has Flamestorm anyway, most likely. So, point proven. And there's no reason he doesn't take the trade here. Yeah. Follows up with very cheap Lumberjack, another Sunflower. Anything else from that hand's a little cheaper? No? Okay. I think I'll just play Bear for turn. He can't get over the Bear as this is now. On the board, he's missing, let's see, he's missing 1 point of extra damage. And when things like Andrew show up, yep, God damn it. I mean, it's Andrew, guys. Smile. Why do I do this to myself? Why do I go through the Andrew pain that I do? Yep, get a little bigger. Gonna pop a D-Fire, right? No. You know what I should do, actually? Alright, alright, whoa, hey. Bingo, bucko. Oh boy. Bingo bango, buckaroo. This is a little big. This is just a little big. See if he deals with the Craxus, though. This should be interesting. Last time we faced it off against the Andrew, we didn't have Craxus in hand, so I'm curious to see if maybe this will do a little bit better for us, especially since we have things like Mana Core and Bestial Rage in our hand. A nice combination of cards that make anything a bit deadlier. Though he's definitely not going to push this Andrew up until he feels ready and comfortable. It's going to be a thing where we have to dig in for it, which, I mean, I don't know. He might actually bring this a little bit closer now that it's getting into the double digits in terms of health. Rider, yep, just another Last Will tool that he's got for some reason. Just another last will tool. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Mugging, yep, that's fine. I definitely prefer you hit that one, considering we've got a couple of fun options here. Run back, because what are you gonna do? I think if we can draw Blessing next turn, it's gonna be over. He'll probably actually move the Andrew up for defense now. Okay, Dragon's Fire doesn't really accomplish as much as I think he wants it to. Okay, Flamestorm, kind of, but we're still missing that something. I mean, clearly. That actually puts him in kill range. He needs to block with the Andrew. Yeah, he needs to block with the Andrew, which is the safest call. Yeah, I think that's actually enough raw stats. Actually, what am I doing? I could just do... I forgot I have Rampage on this Craxus, so let's do that first. Put you in. I think let's just try to end this game with the Wizard. I mean, unless Arbiter is the card for turn, I'm gonna be pretty sad otherwise. It shouldn't be Arbiter. Shouldn't be. Nah, it's not. No, it's not. Alrighty. And with that, that of course ends the game. He can't block even an Arbiter, so he understands that and he's gonna surrender. Oh boy, we beat the Last Will Andrew. Let's go. Good stuff, good stuff. Kind of actually the reason why I need Craxus and Griffin in here for this deck, just to deal with those big bodies. You saw in the first match we didn't really have Craxus and, you know, all the other fun stuff that creates these ways for us to remove those bigger bodies, so I think that was a lovely little demonstration. I kind of just faded out at the end of that one. Anyway, one more match to go, folks. Match number 5. Let's go ahead and see what we can do. As we go up against the third Crusader Warlock matchup of the day. Yep. Fantastic. Fantastic. Oh boy. I mean, shoot. What did we expect, guys? Literally, these colors are running around every... God damn it. Are you kidding me? Like, why, though? Like, I'm just sitting here trying to get some game variety on my video, right? And I'm just facing yellow, red, Last Will. Like, who thought this was a good idea? I want whoever thought this was a good idea explained to me. ASAP. Be like, why do you think this was a good idea? Explain yourself in vivid detail, please. Why this was a good idea. And Andrew. Yep. Yep. If I can get a Ramrus here, actually no, that doesn't work, because I'd have to go through the Sunflower. Oof, I have to go through the Sunflower for that to work out well. Let's go Tarius, see if I could bait out anything burn-wise. I mean, I don't really have anything else to do. Thankfully, we have Craxus Rampage in hand again, so I think we have our out for Andrew. That's fine. I'll take that. The question is, sir, do you go in for the additional point here? don't really... Do you have anything else to do, actually, with the blue firebolt in mid-game? Do you? I don't know. I could be wrong, after all. Okay. That's a little rude, boss man. I don't know why you have to be there. So, just take my griffin. Just take my griffin and go. I think we next time we have to get the wizard out. Surprising lack of cards being played from this. Oh, hello. That is not a bad card, actually, to be played here in this scenario. Not a bad card at all. And, okay, the additional fear back, so looking for cycle at this point here, and that's understandable, that's fine. You know what I'm going to do? I think... against my better judgment, I might just pop that for the turn. I mean, there's obviously nothing that he's doing with this molten pillar now. And obviously I don't want him to burn the wizard, because wizard is technically my out to this. Yeah, and I figured he had the bolt, so I'll probably do a flame storm, right, to clear it. If he's gonna waste the bolt, he's gonna expend that much already. That's why I didn't want to play the bestial rage, because I figured there would be something like a blue firebolt anyway. I still need to get the wizard out though, and of course, yeah, there's the follow-up with the flame storm. If I can draw a companion here, that'd be excellent. Centaur, please. Actually, no, I don't get it. I don't get it. Let's go ahead and detonate that. Yeah, I guess I'll follow up with the Craxus, because that seems more impactful to play than the Mordock. And plus, we're also a bit down on cards. So, let's get that big boy in here. Let's get him swinging a bit. Okay, the fear. Obviously, can't use that on the big boy Craxus, so, again... Good. Tarius, Nunchuck, none. Okay. So unfortunately, going to be able to kind of get around our Craxus in a way, which is unfortunate, but that's also fine. We didn't technically remove the bear, so that's cool. I guess let's throw Mordock in his face here. Put this down here just to block for any sort of fear shenanigans. I think his deck might be running out of steam. I don't think it's picking up the right tools. Or it's gonna pick up Courthouse. It's gonna pick up Courthouse. Alright. That's neat. There's... Okay, this is a predicament. This is certainly a predicament. I don't want that to... That trains without... Let's just go ahead and pop the... Yeah, I'll do that. Yep. He'll get the draw. That's the unfortunate one that I didn't want him to pick up. But it happens. I probably should not have done that. That was my mistake. I'm gonna have to probably use the Centaur now. Yeah. Let's use a Centaur. How could this happen to me? Alright, so he's got a lot of deck options to work with now. Let's see if any of them are going to help him out. We did shut down his Andrew, which is probably the most important part, but we did give him a lot of cards in the process. I was hoping the General would have popped on the Nunchuck Nun, creating some, you know, sort of inefficient play there. Okay, another Andrew for turn. That's kind of interesting, actually. And the Dragon's Fire is the follow-up. Alright, you're going to have to use the Andrew, unfortunately, to get into the Mordock, because that math does not work the way you wanted it to. Yeah, even more so with the Banshee. Because now even the Nunchuck Nun can't do anything here. It can't play into the Banshee or anything to create that value. Is this potentially game, I think? Let's see. 4 will land that. Spiny will hit here. Centaur, yeah, and the Blessing is enough. So we'll just Blessing up and then pop for face. And that's it. 4 out of 1. The usual record, just reversed. We took the L first, and then we proceeded to win the rest of it, which I think is a better way to actually go about this. Because, I mean, you feel better getting the wins as you go later down the line rather than losing the first one. It builds up your confidence more as you go along. And 3367 is our ranking for the Piss Zoo. Not too bad. Not too bad indeed. A lot of last roll matchups. Unfortunately, we didn't go 3 for 3 on those. Again, we did take the loss against our first matchup. I mean, all 3 Andrews is just ridiculous. But hey, I'm happy that we got the win over the other 2, and not to mention picking up 2 additional ones to bring us at a healthier score. 3367, an increase from last season for sure. But with that being said, folks, I think it's time that we end the video. So with that being said, let's go ahead and do so right now. Alright, folks, with that being said, I hope you guys did enjoy this edition of Ranked with Red. Of course, let me know your thoughts on the Piss Zoo deck and the matches by leaving your thoughts down in the comment section below. And while you're down there, if you haven't done so already, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. It helps to support the channel and helps us grow. And of course, while you're down there as well, be sure to pick up that new merch. Of course, looking fresh as always. And yeah, with that being said, guys, that's going to do it for me for now. So, until next time, stay gaming.